What's up, guys? I'm here for a secession, okay? And I have joined the bandwagon late. It doesn't matter why, but I'm here, and I'm going to go through seasons 1 through 3, excuse me, and just show like this show is just amazing. Okay, now listen, um, y'all know my disclaimer. Rolling through the screen right now. It's so crazy to see billionaires throwing away their money like it's tissue, like it's baby wipes, like it's trash. And the reason why I use those analogies is because this family is really, really crappy, okay? Especially to each other. If you didn't know there was brothers and sisters, like, would this look like a loving brother and sister relationship? Listen, let's just get it started. Okay, we start with the billionaires, the Roys, okay? And their family, scratching and jiving and clutching at each other at their own behest of their own father. Okay, the father has got them like that. I would like to have a backstory a little bit, not too much. You know what I'm saying? Because as far as we're in the show, because did they ever have a loving relationship with each other? Like they're always fighting, bickering, trying to get on top. Okay, so anyways, we have Brian Cox who plays Logan Roy. Now Logan Roy, I'm sorry, Grandma, but he reminds me of my grandma. Like she is the breadwinner of the family. She is the epitome of greatness. Everything. Let me take that back. He reminds me of all her bad qualities. Like, but every time I see this guy, I can understand his children's way of always trying to kiss at his butt. Okay. Listen, we got Jeremy Strong. He is Kendall Roy. Sarah Snook. This girl body is banking. Like she is wearing them clothes in there. She sometimes can't dress, but her body is amazing. I hope season 4 they step her dress game up. You know what I'm saying? Because that butt is amazing. So she plays Shiv. Okay. So and we have Kieran. I hope I'm saying it right. Culkin, and he is season. We come in the first season and we see that he Logan is sick and everything, and he's about to hand over the company to Kendall. And Kendall has one of the biggest clients in his life. He's totally douchey. Okay, like I've never seen a show. I maybe in Silicon Valley, but I've never seen so many rich pricks. Okay, like he's unprofessional and everything. I'm thinking like, damn, this or is it because they're so inflated by them? They are just this douchey, like because this is a new era of rich people. I don't know. It could be all those wrapped in one. But anyways, he has a big client. The client actually does not like him. They feel like he's getting handed the company and everything, but he ends up eventually getting the brand. Okay, his dad actually doesn't want to give up the brand when he sees like everybody's ready to grab at it. He keeps telling telling Kendall that he's ready and everything, but eventually he decides not to do it. So we see that he has a loving relationship let me see who is his wife. With Marsha. Marsha is there. Okay, she is apparently his third wife, and they have a really good relationship. What he wants the children to do, he at his birthday party, he wants them to sign off part of their rights or numbers or whatever to their wife. So of course Shiv is the only one that wants to look over the papers. Kendall don't care because he feel like he fit to get the company, and Roman, he's really a daddy's mommy boy. Like he really wants to follow through it, praising people and everything. Especially he wants so much love from all of them, but he uses his outbursts with sexual innuendos and everything, which he can't even get up. So a lot of people that have tension inside of them, they mostly come off impotent. He is the ultimate prick. Okay, listen, this is a character. I'm not talking about him personally, but he is the ultimate prick. I don't know why someone even find him attractive, everything, because his mouth is just wild. Okay, how did they go to school with each other? How did somebody go to school with this guy? He must ain't never got punched in the mouth. Okay, speaking of that happens later through the seasons. So anyways, she's married or engaged to Tom. Tom is very pretentious. He is in love with Shiv. Mostly he's intrigued by her money, her influence, everything. But he actually does love her. Okay, they end up getting married through the season or whatever. But she has been secretly having an affair on him and everything because she has been dating or working with one of her old colleagues or ex-flames, everything, and they still engulfed in each other. Let's out at the wedding, okay? And their mother, she just don't give a damn. Like she talked to them and everything. We eventually see that she didn't raise them. He got them. She's in England, and and brung to the States and everything. So we have Greg. Greg comes in. I like Greg. Greg comes in. He's under Tom's wing. He comes in broke. He comes in. He's his uncle or his grandpa, or whatever, is um, uh, Logan's brother. Okay, he is rich like him, but they have different standards. Logan is about money, 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 and his grandfather's is totally different. Even though they grew up in the same childhood and everything, he's about worldly awareness and all that stuff. And yeah, so basically that's all that. So Greg ends up getting closer to the Roys because when he gets fired from the job or about to leave, he eventually hooks up with them and successfully grows in rank doing odd jobs with Tom, interacting with Kendall and sometimes Roman, but not that much. But yeah, so that whole season is basically when Logan decides that he doesn't want to give a succession. First of all, Shiv does not want the job. She doesn't want to do anything that's dealing with her father or the family, everything. She wants to be her own woman. And to me, she's actually the smarter of the three. And she likes to do what she want to do. So she has no interest in the company. Oh my gosh, I'm doing just like the show does. I am forgetting the fourth child, which is the eldest child. And we go through the seasons of everybody because he has a different mother. Everybody in the Roy kids, they always refer to Kendall as the oldest, but you know that he isn't. And he's rich. He's like I said, he's years older than him, okay? And Connor is in love with his mail order bride. She just there for the ride. He paying for her school money, whatever. I guess her lifestyle, period. She actually doesn't like him, but eventually through the end of the seasons, we see that they get together, everything. So she's not that bright, but you know, eventually Connor, he's nothing like them. But he is, I don't want to call him douchey or a prick, but he is one of the rich people where he really hasn't lived. You know what I'm saying? So, but he's not as terrible as the other children. Okay, so, but he's not full of not having any conflicts in his life. So, last but not least, that's basically the story. So, we have a group of entitled rich millennial Gen Z kids. Okay, so Gen X, Gen Z kids, all mixed in this show, and they feel like the world owes them. Okay, Shiv is really trashy to her husband. Eventually through the season, we see Tom is a jerk to Greg. Greg eventually pulls one over his eyes and everything, and everyone else, he, like I said, he eventually goes up, even if it's by luck or just by Logan getting tired or something. You know what I'm saying? So Tom and Greg end up teaming up and really getting over the Roys. Okay, so a little bit into Greg real quick. Greg goes back and forth with his grandpa and Logan. What makes him go close to Logan is because his grandpa, I told you, I do not believe anything that the Roys believe in. Okay, they are a media company. They basically got all the money. They got a big part of the chunk of the money in the world, and now they want to take over all the media. Their old media plus new media, which is tech and everything, but they want to take all of it. And a lot of people do not like the Royals because they feel like since they are billionaires, sound familiar, that they want to control everything. And if they got media is really big where you can tell the masses what to do. Roy, nobody likes Royce. Okay, let me talk about Kendall real quick. He is going through things with his wife. He just got a rehab. And he's basically a daddy's boy. He wants to make himself up to his dad. He's very shy when it comes to confronting his dad and everything. Even when he know his dad is wrong, his dad is so mean and aggressive, everything. I know that stuff worked in the 70s and 80s and everything. Like, dude, I don't even know how it even worked in the 90s. The Roys got a big scandal that ends up coming out of how it was so much harassment, SA, and battery going on their ship cruise lines and everything. It finally comes out and everything, and that pulls a lot from people having power plays. So anyways, Logan, he's ex crackhead or whatever. Anything, if you smoke meth, if you do heroin, if you do I'll let weed pass. If you do all that cocaine, snort cocaine, use a crackhead, period. It all falls under that line. So anyways, and I feel like he takes that because I'm not a psychiatrist. But I feel like he take that to make himself feel bigger. So anyways, you can see that him and his wife really love each other. They have 2 children. One, I think, may have Asperger's. I don't think he has autism. I think he has Asperger's. So anyways, they are divorcing because or separated, whatever you want to call it, because of his drug addiction. When he gets passed on from Succession, he ends up eventually going back, or what they call him, getting off the horse or whatever, and basically declines through the season. Okay, so anyways, he basically plans on taking over season one. All season one, he gets everybody come in, and the stockholders and everything to buy him out, basically do a coup where they got they look Wall Street turns. I don't know all this stuff. Okay, so what ends up happening, he has a successful thing, but what ends up happening, since he fell off the wagon, he ends up mistakenly killing somebody. So of course, his dad has to cover that, and he holds that against him through all the seasons. So eventually, third season, he finally tells his brothers and sisters and confronts them. I don't know how that's gonna play off in season 4, but it's really been holding him down. Even when he tries having sex and thinking while basically throwing out his frustration and everything, because that is the way he claims his power. And now I kind of see why AA meetings, they tell you if you get off the wagon and all that stuff, do not be in a relationship, because that is another vice also. Okay, and I don't care what nobody say, women gonna always be a vice to men, drugs or no drugs. So anyways, that's into Jeremy. Roman, he is dumb, period. Like, I just really don't like, I don't like all of them, but I do have some empathy for Logan. He basically is a mini version of his father. He tries everything to be the man that his father isn't, but he eventually succumbs to that. So Roman, he got mommy issues, he got daddy issues. He's always trying to make it up to his dad and trying to be his favorite, going against the brothers and stuff like that. And it's just really sad. Like, he's always doing this crafts jokes that don't land. It ain't cute. It's not funny. It's overwhelming, everything. I hope to see that he has a awakening. He finally, towards the end of season 3, he finally wakes up to his dad's bull crap. Okay, I don't know why it takes them all that long. Like, can you imagine? Listen, I am not rich. My parents got on my nerves, and I didn't like the way that they were treating me and treating me as a child when I was younger. I didn't disclaim them. I didn't disrespect them. I just did not come around them as much. And for these people to have unlimited share of money, look, these people go on airplanes and ships like it's cars, like they're going around the corner, and they're going overseas into other countries. Like, they throw away money mercilessly. Okay, listen, this is just crazy. So he likes to get violated by women. That's the only way that he can feel power. I don't know what that's called. Y'all let me know, whatever. Last but not least, Shiv, she plays, like I said, she plays Tom. I don't know if it's because he seeks out more for her or because she has commitment issues, whatever. She is very intelligent. She the only one that really stands up to her dad without contempt. And she eventually gets played by her father, because her being a woman, even he knows that she's overqualified, okay? Way more than him, but people don't respect them because of him. Now, they come to blows throughout the seasons. Each season, he is grooming a child to become successor, and they end up falling out. So what ends up happening, this dude act like he finna be 102 years old. Did I forgot to mention to you guys that he's like 85, 83 or whatever? So he would not pass his company over. So eventually in season 3, they get one of the biggest clients that they ever had. And basically he wants to give all their stock to that person, leaving them with nothing. Okay. No shareholders, everything. Their mama played them, all that stuff, right? I told you this review was going to be all over the place. But all that being said, finally Roman is the last one to stand up to his father, because if you saw him in season 1, he did not do anything. He was always backbiting his family members and everything. This show is amazing. I know this review did not do it justice. This is a review. This is not a recap. I didn't go into full detail. I just wanted to just talk about my thoughts on these people, because it just amazed me how pricks they are. Like, I have so many words inside my head for these people. So anyways, can't wait for season 4. Hopefully they're filming now, of course. Hopefully we get in the early spring and everything. One thing I want from each character to change. Greg, I would like to see him stop getting battered by Tom. I know they teamed up in season 3, but the thing is, Tom and Greg has a weird family friendship. But I just want him to see him as a threat, not in a bad way, but as a way like, I respect you. I'm not going to destroy your property. I'm not going to talk about you badly and all that crap. Logan, I'm just, look, he's an old dog. He's set in his ways. I don't have any hope for him. Okay. I don't think he has any redeeming qualities, because if he did, the only person I thought that he showed any concern from was Shiv, but then he downplayed her femininity and her being a woman, okay, just because she is a woman, okay. Marshall keeps it in line, but he even overcrossed her. So it's like, dude, we understand you had a hard life and everything, but you gonna do that to your kids? Logan, come on now. I don't see nothing redeeming with him. Greg, his eyes are open. He's tired of them, okay? He's tired of them disrespecting him and everything. But you got to realize, Greg, you didn't grow up with them with the your mom actually seemed like she kind of has a sister. They kind of rubs off too, you know what I'm saying, on how they depict in their life, because their mom did not care about them. But I feel like that he's going to turn around. I want to see old girl leave. Like, it's funny how their relationship is. Like, they're using each other, of course, but it's like, I want to see her get it back on. Okay. I really don't care, but yeah, it is what it is. Roman. What can I say, Roman? I like that you stood up to your father. The way that I would see, I don't expect a complete 180, okay? I mean, excuse me, that's so cliche. A complete, or I don't want to see a 180, okay? But I do want to see him trying. Like, go to rehab or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you had that stint, when you went to work for the job, trading. Like, show that as an effort with your family. I have high hopes for Jeremy. Yes, he may have potential. I believe that he tried to kill himself, okay? Because he got that horrible secret over him and everything. I wonder what's going to go on. And let's mention that real quick. Maybe Logan didn't want to give it to them because they have so many dark secrets. Like, they're basically fucked. Like, if it comes out that he killed somebody, what's going to go on? Like, is he going to go to jail? What's going to go on? I truly believe that he needs to put an effort to his kids. Your wife, she done. I don't want to see them going back together. That's too easy. But I do want you to see them as a better father. So, Tom and Shiv. Tom completely threw them on the bus. I say way to go, because that's a great FU to Shiv. But the other kids, even though I don't like Roman, they didn't deserve that. Like, come on, man. Kendall ain't been bad to you. Like, why you have to do Kendall like that? So, yeah, that is my thoughts of what I hope to see in season 4. Over the seasons past, go check it out. I might do a rewatch because that show was that good. It was really good. Like, and I'm the type of person that does not watch shows over. So, anyways, hopefully you made it to the end of this review. And please like, subscribe. Tell me what you guys think. Peace.